Hello and welcome to Relevant Happenings. In this video, we'll look at latest relevant current affairs. We'll see about first ever batch of women soldiers graduating in Saudi Arabia. Then we'll see about the Indian Army, where they have signed a contract to procure over 100 SkyStrikers. We'll also see about new members admitted in BRICS Bank, along with many other relevant happenings. So let's begin. In Saudi Arabia, its first ever batch of women soldiers graduated from the Armed Forces Women's Cadre Training Center. They completed their 14 weeks of basic training, which had started on May 30, 2021. Earlier, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia had allowed Saudi Arabian women to enroll in the military in a landmark decision in February 2021. This was a major decision as it allowed women in the nation to take up arms, which was never allowed before. Now, Saudi Arabian women can take up arms and enter the military and be employed in varied military ranks ranging from soldier to sergeant. Women can now be employed as soldiers, lance corporals, sergeants and staff sergeants in the Saudi Arabian Army, Royal Saudi Air Defense, Royal Saudi Navy, Royal Saudi Strategic Missile Force and also Armed Forces Medical Services. It's something new to the world that Saudi Arabia is becoming more liberal for women. All these are the efforts of Saudi Arabian Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, who aims to transform the Arab as world's largest economy by gradually increasing the participation of women in the workforce of the nation. The kingdom, which has been conservative for decades, has gradually started opening up by allowing women to take up several roles that had been previously limited to men only. The plan to allow women into the military was first announced in 2018. It was the same time when the country had also allowed women to open their own businesses without showing consent from a husband or male relative. However, the women enrolling in the military will have to fulfill certain criteria that include the need to fulfill the usual weight and height criteria. Also, they will need to have at least high school education. Moreover, women married to foreigners will not be accepted into the military. Now let's look at the next relevant happening. Ramzan Awards 2021 will be conferred to 5 people who have made selfless and extraordinary contributions to the eradication of poverty and the development of the society in Asia. Bangladeshi vaccine scientist Dr. Firdausi Qadri was named as one of the 5 winners of the 63rd Ramzan Awards. Other winners of 2021 Magsaysay Awards are Muhammad Amjad Saqib, who is a microfinance pioneer from Pakistan. Then is Roberto Ballon, a Filipino fisher and community environmentalist. Also, it is awarded to Stephen Munsi, a humanitarian worker from the United States, and to Watchdog, which is an Indonesian torchbearer for investigative journalism. The Ramzan Magsaysay Award is an annual award which is also known as Asia's Nobel Prize. It was established in 1957 as an annual award in the memory of the 3rd President of Philippines, Ramzan Magsaysay. The award is conferred every year to honor individuals and organizations in Asia who transform lives and societies by manifesting selfless service. In 2019, Indian journalist Ravish Kumar was among the 5 recipients of Ramzan Magsaysay Award for harnessing journalism to give voice to the voiceless. The prominent Indians who have won the Ramzan Magsaysay Award in the past include Arvind Kejriwal in 2006, Kiran Bedi and Jayaprakash Narayan in 1965, P.M. Krishna in 2016 and Baba Ante in 1985, Nova Bhave in 1958, then it was Verghese Kurian in 1963, also Manna Dey in 1966 and Satyajit Ray in 1967. Cartoonist R.K. Lakshman won this award in 1984 and Mother Teresa won it in 1962. Now moving ahead, the Chief Minister of Puducherry, N. Rangaswamy, has informed that the central government has decided to agree with the demand for statehood for Puducherry. CM Rangaswamy further noted that Puducherry has experienced several hardships without the statehood status. However, the central government has now decided to concede the plea for full-fledged statehood for Puducherry. Apart from this, the Chief Minister announced in the Legislative Assembly that the monthly assistance given to the freedom fighters under state government scheme as pension will be raised to Rs 10,000 from the present Rs 9,000. Also, Puducherry government has decided to exempt the students selected through the Centralized Admission Committee for engineering and medical students from paying tuition fees as well. Now let's see about new members admitted in BRICS Bank. UAE, Uruguay, Bangladesh are admitted as new members in BRICS Bank. The New Development Bank admitted United Arab Emirates, Uruguay and Bangladesh as its new members. The bank has been set up by all the nations that are part of BRICS bloc. The BRICS group of nations comprise 5 major emerging economies: Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa. Earlier, the economies had launched the New Development Bank in 2015. This bank is a platform to foster their cooperation in infrastructure and sustainable development. New Development Bank, formerly known as the BRICS Development Bank, is headquartered in BRICS Tower in Shanghai, China. The bank mainly supports public or private projects through loans, guarantees, equity participation and other financial instruments. The idea of setting up the bank was proposed by India during the 4th BRICS Summit in 2012, which was hosted by New Delhi. Since its launch, the New Development Bank has signed almost 80 projects worth $30 billion in all of its 5 member countries, stretching across different sectors including water, sanitation, transportation, clean energy and digital and social infrastructure. Moving ahead, let's see details about Indian Army that has signed contract to procure over 100 SkyStrikers. The Indian Army signed a contract worth Rs 100 crore with a Bengaluru-based company to procure 100 drones called SkyStrikers to give a major boost to its arsenal. The drones are called SkyStrikers as they will be capable of carrying ammunition and conduct strikes at far-off targets. The drone will be procured from a Bengaluru-based company named Alpha Design, which is a joint venture involving Israeli firm Elbit Security Systems. Skystriker is an unmanned aircraft that can acquire and strike operator-designed targets. It is capable of mass destruction as it is capable of carrying ammunition to strike targets from far-off distances. It comes with a 5 kg warhead installed inside the fuselage, enabling high-precision performance. Skystriker is cost-effective ammunition that is capable of launching long-range precise tactical strikes. It is also useful for silent and surprise attack, and it can strike targets with utmost precision and reliability. These Skystriker drones can travel a distance of 20 kilometers within 10 minutes. They use autonomous navigation during the cruising phase. The system aims to counter the increasing drone threat in the country. The system will use infrared sensors and radio frequency detectors to detect and jam the micro drones. Moving ahead, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa spoke to clear the air over the renaming of Rajiv Gandhi National Park to Orang National Park in Assam. CM Biswa stated that the park has not been renamed, but its name is being restored to its original name, which was Orang National Park, to honor the sentiments of local people in the state. In 1985, the Orang National Park was initially established as a sanctuary. In 1992, the Orang Sanctuary was renamed Rajiv Gandhi Wildlife Sanctuary. Then in 1999, the sanctuary was declared as a national park and it was upgraded to Orang National Park. The Orang National Park is a national park located on the northern bank of the Brahmaputra River in the Darang and Sonitpur districts of Assam. It spreads over an area of 79.82 square kilometers. It comprises of rich flora and fauna including great Indian rhinoceros, Asian elephant, Bengal tiger, wild water buffalo and pygmy hawk. The Orang National Park is the only park on the north bank of the Brahmaputra that houses rhinoceros. Other national parks in Assam are Kaziranga National Park, Dibru-Saikhowa National Park, Rajiv Gandhi Orang National Park, Manas National Park, Nameri National Park, Raimono National Park and Dihing Patkai National Park. It is important to note that Kaziranga National Park and Manas National Park in Assam, India are UNESCO World Heritage Sites, and with 7 national parks now, Assam has the 3rd most national parks in India. Madhya Pradesh has 12 national parks and Andaman and Nicobar Islands have 9 national parks, holding 1st and 2nd spots respectively. Moving ahead, the Union Ayush Minister Sarbananda Sonowal has launched the Y-Break app for working professionals to commemorate Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Y-Break app is a 5-minute yoga protocol for office goers to help them de-stress, refresh and refocus at their workplace and thereby increase their productivity. The MDNIY, which means Morarji Desai National Institute of Yoga, has developed the Y-Break app for mobiles. Through the app, one can access yoga and meditation activities anywhere in 5 minutes. The launch of the BRICS app has been termed as one of the most important activities by the Ministry of Ayush, which means Ayurveda, Yoga, Naturopathy, Unani, Siddha, Sowa Rigpa and Homeopathy. Also, Prime Minister has released a special ₹125 commemorative coin minted by the Alipore Mint in Kolkata to mark the 125th birth anniversary of ISKCON founder Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Swami Prabhupada was the founder of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness called as ISKCON. It is commonly known as the Hare Krishna movement. He also wrote several books on the teachings of the path of Bhakti Yoga and established over 100 temples. Commemorative coins in India are issued on the birth or death anniversary of famous personalities or to commemorate special government programs, sports events or historical events. They have a unique design with reference to the occasion for which they have been issued. Mostly commemorative coins are for collectors' purposes. Some countries allow their use as regular coins. The first commemorative coin in India was issued back in 1964 to honor India's first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru. It was the same year when Nehru passed away. Moving ahead, Power Grid Corporation of India Limited has won the coveted Association for Talent Development 2021 Best Award. Power Grid secured 8th rank among 71 organizations from around the world. Power Grid is the only public sector undertaking that won the ATD Best Award and is one of the only 2 Indian companies in the top 20. Meanwhile, in Jammu Kashmir, the Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha launched Rural Enterprises Acceleration Program titled Saath for Self-Help Group Women. LG Manoj Sinha, while talking about the initiative and the expansion of SSGs in Jammu and Kashmir, said that there are 48,000 SSGs in the region and 4 lakh women are connected to these SSGs. The Saath initiative will stress mentoring and market linkages of the products created by women associated with self-help groups. It aims at transforming the lives of women associated with SSGs. The initiative will accelerate the livelihoods of rural women who are associated with SSGs and who are doing small works. As there is not much profit in their work and there is lack of knowledge about packing, marketing and branding, the initiative will teach the women such skills and will convert their business into higher order enterprises. Initially, workshops will be held for 5,000 women, out of which 500 women will be selected for the intensive training and further 100 will be selected for the mentoring. The training will be provided to women under 10 different sectors under Saath initiative, including agriculture, poultry, animal husbandry, handloom and the handicraft among various other sectors under which rural women have been working. With this, women will turn into job givers and which will also produce further employment under Saath initiative. Women will also get opportunity to interact with other women and will come to know their thoughts, livelihoods as well as about several government schemes. Moving ahead, in Tokyo 2020 Paralympics, Manish Narwal won the gold medal in P4 mixed 50m pistol SH1 event. With this feat, Narwal won India's 3rd gold medal at the Tokyo Paralympics. Narwal's compatriot Singraj Adana also won the silver medal in the same event. Also in badminton, Krishna Nagar became the 2nd ever Indian to win a badminton gold medal at the ongoing Tokyo Paralympics. Overall, this is India's 5th gold at the ongoing Paralympics with their overall medal tally zooming to 19, that includes 5 gold, 8 silver and 6 bronze so far. This time, para-badminton has been included for the first time at Tokyo 2020 Paralympics. Now let's look at the thought of today. Sometimes, people around you will not understand your journey. Well, actually they don't need to, as it's not for them. Your journey is your decision and it's your path. Keep walking to reach that destination you're meant to be at. So these were the relevant current affairs of the week. Hope you find the video informative. To watch more such useful content on current affairs, kindly subscribe to the channel and follow our videos. Thank you.